This is News at Noon with Caitlin Moore at Attebery and meteorologist Jeremy Linder on KLST, your first choice for news.
With us today, Dr. Tracy Brown. And Tracy is the daughter of a very dear friend of mine, Barbara Brown. And, you know, she really, I'm just delighted to have you because I've loved your mother for a long time.
Yes.
You've written a book.
Yes. I've written my first book entitled Single Mom PhD, just released in March.
So Single Mom PhD tells me that this is sort of your life.
Yes, this is a book based on my life story as a single mom, and just wanted to be able to share it with other moms out there.
Okay, what are the things you most want people to know about it?
Well, one of the things I try to do with the book is to give single mom strategies on how to navigate the co-parenting relationship. I think that our kids are the most important in our lives, and we have to do the best we can to create an environment whereby they can thrive. And so that co-parenting relationship is very important.
Well, and that's probably the biggest challenge you have.
Yes.
It'd be much easier
Right.
to pull away completely, but a son needs a father.
Yes, yes, they do. And when we first started, we were very young. My co-parent is Dave Thomas, who's a former NFL football player, and that in and of itself was a challenge for us.
Oh, sure, yes.
Yeah, he traveled a lot and so forth. But it was also a challenge for us to come together as parents to do what we could for our son. But we were young and very selfish and narrow-minded, and we had to learn to grow, to work with each other, to do what we could to help our son Zachary.
Put the son as the most important factor in all of that then, huh?
Yes, he is. He is. He's the most important.
And now he's in school now, is that right?
He's in college now, yes.
Do you plan to write more books?
I do. I'm currently working on another book entitled Healthy Hearts, Healthy Relationships. And it's...
Having been through all of these, you've had to work through a lot of that, I guess.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Now, I understand you are going to have a signing at Hastings.
Yes, I'll be at Hastings tomorrow from 3 to 5. And I'll be signing books, and I would love for everyone to come out and meet me and talk, and would love for them to have a copy of the book.
In fact, we have a copy. I think it's from the cover of the book.
Yes, ma'am.
that you have. If we can have it, there we are. So you'll recognize that, Single Mom PhD.
Yes.
And how long did it take you to write this book?
It took me about 6 months to write the book. I was very excited to write it. I had just finished my PhD in August and was ready to just kind of free write. And I was really ready to write my story because I felt like if I was blessed enough to have been able to earn a PhD as a single mom, I wanted to just reach back and help other single moms
And
as
say
well.
this can be done.
Yes, ma'am, it can.
And your PhD, what do you do? What is it?
Currently, I'm a counselor supervisor in the Dallas Independent School District, and I've worked as a school counselor in elementary, middle, and high school. And I've just had the pleasure of working with a lot of students, some who are in the same position as my son, being raised in a single-parent household.
And, of course, that needs a lot of attention. Well, my daughter's a diagnostician. You know what that is.
Yes.
So, with the Arlington School District,
Yes.
so you all could probably really relate to some of the things that you have to do.
Yes. Being in Dallas, you work with a lot of students that have enormous challenges, and you find yourself actually having to, be sometimes that parent for them as well. So, you want to do what you can to help. It takes a village to raise a child, so you do what you can to help students.
To add to that.
Yes, absolutely.
Remember, that's at Hastings. Is it tomorrow?
Hastings tomorrow from 3 to 5.
From 3 to 5.
Yes.
And as you know, you have now met Tracy, so you could just go in and say you want to meet her and get one of the books.
Yes.
Thank you
absolutely.
so much for being with us,
Pat.
Tracy.
Thank you.
We'll take a break, take a look at the stock market. Our meteorologist, Jeremy Linder, will give us an update on our weekend weather, and we'll be back to talk about the United Way's loan executives and sponsorships with Emmanuel Kavumba.